3D printers are changing the world we live in. They allow us to imagine and create works of art in a new way which was never before possible. This new technology can also reduce costs and decrease building times of daily used tools. So let's take a look at the best 3D printed creations. At number 10, the walking gyroscope. Invented back in 1981, the 3D printing world has brought back this really cool toy. This is built in several components and it houses a spinning gyroscope which is geared to a pair of walking feet. You can even build your own since the 3D model can be found on thingiverse.com, so make sure you check my description and click on the link to this 3D toy. That's number 9, the CNC multi-tool machine. Although it's not quite a 3D printer, this CNC machine is mostly made from 3D printed parts and is a lot cheaper than your average machine. It can work with woods, plastics, and even some metals. So I think I'll make sure not to incorporate an AI program into my next 3D printer and create a robot revolution. And like the last object, it can be found on thingiverse.com. At number 8, the Cortex cast. This exoskeletal cast is designed to replace their usual plaster forms. It is fully ventilated, super light, shower friendly, and stylish. An injured patient would first undergo an x-ray and then a 3D scan, and then a fully custom 3D cast is printed out. So this is definitely innovative and very beneficial to people who have to deal with an injury. At number 7, the dodecahedron speaker. With 3D printing on your side, building a complex speaker box becomes fairly easy to do. This 12 speaker array gives off great sound while being exponentially cheaper than some of its commercial counterparts. I expect to see and hear pretty cool 3D printed speaker housings in the near future. At number 6, the Forms in Nature light sculpture. This unique light casts 360-degree shadows onto its surroundings, which gives the illusion of being in a forest. New custom 3D lights are being designed and developed all the time, including this Minecraft cube and this jellyfish lamp. So lighting possibilities are endless when it comes to 3D printing. At number 5, the 3D printed 22RE 4-cylinder engine. This does not run on fuel like the real engine. It's actually a replica composed of many 3D printed parts. Built by Eric Harrell, once again you can visit thingiverse.com and print your own replica engine, but it'll likely take you over 70 hours to print. Every part moves, and it's driven off an electric motor. And if this is not crazy enough, the same creator even built replicas of a 5-speed transmission and a transfer case. So that's pretty crazy. At number 4, the Locomotor's 3D printed car. Most of this car is composed of ABS plastic reinforced with carbon fiber. Its frame, exterior body, and interior features only take about 40 hours to be 3D printed. Its mechanical components, which consist of batteries, suspension, and brakes, are not 3D printed but are added on after. It's a fully electric car with a top speed of 50 miles per hour, and it's expected to be released next year. At number 3, a real 3D printed jet engine, developed by Australian engineers at Monash University. This new engine proves that 3D printing methods can cut costs and production times. Its creators are hoping to test fly a prototype within 10 months. If everything goes well, commercial certification will be awarded in the next 2 years. 3D metal printing is a fairly new thing and will not only improve engine building times for the aviation industry, but also for the automotive and marine sector as well. At number 2, the Protohouse scaled model. This project tested the boundaries of large-scale 3D printing and brought forth a very unique nest interlock style type of house. Okay, it might not be a house which everyone would want to live in, but it does show that 3D printing can help us design and invent futuristic environments. Another really cool project is the Jianhai Lake Resort in Beijing. It reveals 3D fiber reinforced cement walls and even several prototype outcloths have been built. At number 1, the 6-story printed apartment building. Built in China by Wingsun. This apartment is built from a mixture of ground and industrial waste, along with quick drying cement. The giant 3D printer which built this building is 10 meters high and 40 meters long. It fabricates components and then everything is put together on site. Steel reinforcement and insulation are then added in afterwards. The company claims that it can decrease building times by 70% while decreasing labor costs by 80%. Wingsun is also planning on 3D printing larger buildings and skyscrapers. So it's not too far-fetched to be saying that you could live in a 3D printed house one day. So once again, thanks to all the people who let me share their videos and their unique creations. So make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel.